Alright guys, welcome back to our home build. Here we are in front of the house, and today we're going to be showing you a few cool things, one of which is behind us, and that's the electric hoist lift.
It's a DIY hoist lift to lift heavy materials like sheetrock or plywood or lumber onto a second story pretty much single-handedly.
Yep. Today we also got some new microphones to try out, so hopefully you guys notice an improvement in audio quality. Alright guys, hopefully you can hear me above the noise, but we're going to be showing you guys how to use the electric hoist that we built, and then after we show you guys, we'll show you guys how it kind of works, and yeah. So right now we have Bernardo and my dad lifting it up. So yeah, we're doing 3 sheets of plywood right now. We've got a Harbor Freight electric hoist, I think it's 1,300 pounds. And we've got this warehouse ladder. And as you see, it's just effortlessly pulling up the wood.
Cuidado, Jorge.
Up there we've kind of made some rails out of some extra pipe to make the transition smoother from the ladder to the second story. After this I'll go up there and I'll show you guys kind of how it works and what it's like to use. Alright guys, we're lifting up a piece of wood. I'm going to show you this view from up top here. Here's our hoist. So I move up here, I'll show you guys the wood coming over the edge. And bam, just like that. That's how we lift wood here. Alrighty. Just hit untie it and then we can start moving it over. That's how you do it.
Okay. Hi friends. So one of the most arduous tasks in the construction is carrying or hauling lumber. This construction is starting the second story now. We're putting in the subfloor in the second story, and the plywood. It's 3/4 inch tongue and groove, and it's quite heavy. So we acquired this step ladder. This is a warehouse style ladder that you'll see at your local hardware store like Home Depot or Lowe's. And we, if you follow us up, we modified it just slightly to allow us to use these rails in order to haul lumber or plywood.
We've also removed the cage around here, as some of you may notice, because
so the handlebars on this ladder came off by cutting them, and they're actually right here. If you can see them, they have, at the end they have a pipe so they can be reinserted back in. But we also bent some 1/2 inch gas tube pipe so that once it hits that spot right there, the plywood will bend and just slide right onto this platform. We are using a hoist that can carry up to 1,400 pounds or so that I acquired from Harbor Freight. This, in order to carry the 1,400 pounds, you have to double it up by connecting this end to the bottom here. And but right now we're using it in single mode, so it should only carry about 700 pounds or so. And we let the hoist do all the heavy lifting. The hoist is attached to this metal structure. We have different options to do this, but this one seemed to work. It's just a scaffolding legs that come all the way up from the bottom floor, and they're attached to the bottom floor to prevent it from moving. So we should be able to load most of our lumber this way to get it up to the subfloor. We're distributing all the plywood this way. It's about 100 sheets of tongue and groove on this floor. So yeah, I highly recommend this hoist.
I'll put a link to it in the description.
Yeah, put a link to it in the description. We also used it to lift all these beams. We have a lot of beams in this house. Right there is a 4-inch by 24-inch wide by about 20-foot long glue lamb. Here's another one the same size, and we have many other glue lambs and paralams as well throughout this construction. In fact, here's one that crosses about 20 feet as well.
Yep.
And these were all lifted using that motor with a sturdy scaffold that was about 8 to 10 feet above the level here, so that it could grab it and lift it and put it in position. It makes the job a lot easier and safer because we don't have people actually handling any of this. And it's also difficult to do this in here. As you can see, there's raised foundation, so we can't really drive a forklift or anything on it without damaging it. And then there's this big balloon wall here in front of us which prevents us from getting in. Anyway, highly recommend this hoist.